We live in a culture that celebrates yes. We're taught that saying yes means being helpful, agreeable, and kind. But what happens when yes becomes our default, even at the expense of our own well-being? We become exhausted, resentful, and disconnected from our own needs. We stretch ourselves thin, trying to be everything to everyone, and end up feeling empty and depleted. This constant striving for external validation can leave us feeling like we're never enough. We chase after the approval of others, neglecting our own inner compass. The fear of disappointing others becomes a driving force, leading us further down a path of exhaustion and resentment. It's a cruel irony that the most compassionate individuals often fall prey to burnout. Driven by a deep desire to help and care for others, they readily offer their time and energy. They overcommit, neglecting their own needs in the process. This unsustainable pattern leads to a decline in empathy and a sense of emotional depletion. Burnout manifests in various ways, both physically and emotionally. Exhaustion, insomnia, and increased irritability are common physical signs. Emotionally, we may experience a sense of detachment, cynicism, and a lack of motivation. Recognizing these warning signs is crucial for taking proactive steps towards well-being. Saying no is often perceived as selfish or confrontational. However, setting healthy boundaries is essential for preserving our energy and emotional well-being. When we say no to what doesn't align with our values or capacity, we create space for what truly matters. This allows us to show up more fully for ourselves and others, fostering genuine connection and compassion. Setting boundaries is not about building walls or pushing people away. It's about honoring our own needs and limits. It's about creating a sustainable model for giving and receiving care, both for ourselves and for those around us. When we learn to say no with grace and authenticity, we cultivate deeper self-respect and healthier relationships. In this final chapter, we'll explore practical tips for maintaining boundaries in everyday life. Start by setting clear intentions for your day. Prioritize tasks that align with your values and let go of those that don't. Practice self-care regularly to recharge your energy. Remember, it's okay to ask for help when needed. Surround yourself with supportive people who respect your boundaries. By consistently honoring your needs, you'll cultivate a more balanced and fulfilling life. Gap 3, S. Creating a morning routine can be a powerful way to set the tone for your day. Take a few moments to meditate, journal, or simply breathe deeply. This can help you stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. Throughout your day, check in with yourself and assess your energy levels. If you start to feel overwhelmed, give yourself permission to take a break. Small acts of self-care like a short walk or a moment of silence can make a big difference. Another important aspect of maintaining boundaries is learning to communicate them clearly and kindly. Practice expressing your needs and limits in a calm and respectful manner. Use I statements to take ownership of your feelings and avoid placing blame on others. For example, instead of saying "you always interrupt me," try saying "I feel overwhelmed when I'm interrupted." Clear communication helps others understand your boundaries and fosters mutual respect. Finally, remember that maintaining boundaries is an ongoing process. It's okay to reassess and adjust your boundaries as needed. Life is dynamic, and what works for you today might change tomorrow. Be patient with yourself and embrace the journey of continuous growth and self-discovery. By committing to these practices, you'll create a life that honors your values and supports your well-being. Learning to set boundaries can feel uncomfortable at first. We may worry about disappointing others or appearing selfish. However, the benefits far outweigh the initial discomfort. Setting boundaries is an act of self-compassion and a commitment to living in alignment with our values. Start by identifying your non-negotiables, the things that are essential for your well-being. Practice saying no to smaller requests to build your confidence. Remember that you don't need to justify your boundaries. A simple "I'm unable to commit to that right now" is sufficient. Embrace the power of no as a catalyst for a more authentic and fulfilling life.